Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Buffalo Bulls offense takes the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, look out, there he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23.
Buffalo, 7, San Jose State.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Spartans decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Hurley. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Finds a man on the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The running back has it. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Trying to get to him. Quarterback moving. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Hurley. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, we know down here when you're throwing into the end zone, the windows are so small. Ball gets tipped like that, there are a lot of defenders lurking around. QB's lucky that one wasn't picked.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. The offense set for a 1st down play. Snags it quickly on the left. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this 1st quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they got him for the sack. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
A 3rd down try for the offense. He makes a catch. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Across the 35. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo! guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
That makes the score Buffalo 17, San Jose State.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. The give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting... marker. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. And they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will.
Oh, it's out! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets... Rizzo. We'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Just ran him over. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Now, 4th down.
This quarterback part of their running game. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
This is a running back, man, that just finds a way to get it done. Critical 4th down. Everyone thinking they're going to throw the football, but they hand it off to him, and he helps keep this drive alive.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Throws to the back. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not going to get there. Stop. Down.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right. Just needs to be able to make a play to keep the...
Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Bulls will try to put one on the board on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll start this drive with a pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Touch pass on the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Red pass, it's complete.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
moving away from pressure. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. Two on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
San Jose State, 0.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans will punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And that's got to be a big-time thing, because when you're a punt returner, you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field. It's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously, but a nice job recovering it.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Good enough for 1st down.
He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play, trying to make magic with his feet. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw, feeling some heat. Unleashes one, makes a connection, and he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the 1st. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
That should be the final play of the first half.
Caught by the receiver.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
31, San Jose State, 3.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Bulls in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw.
Looking for the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. And back to the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his target down the middle. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast to force the incompletion.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. At the 15, he's loose. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Going up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, these DBs better stay ready, man. I know you're losing the game by a lot right now, but this offense is still taking shots, so you've got to continue to...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Looking to throw. Into the end zone. They can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for 1st down.
Off play action. Looking for an open area to his left. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Spartans send out the punt unit.
Brings up 4th down.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Lining up to convert third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tucker. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tucker. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Now set up in the red zone.
He'll take it himself.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Got his man quickly. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Bulls have it in scoring position on first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He wants it all. Touchdown Bulls. And the punishment has been extended. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first. Successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. Oh, what a move! He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Extending the play. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. A first down for the offense. They want to run it left here. On the move at the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And the extra point was good.
San Jose State, 3.
Coming out with it, and the ball is loose on the return.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down, using his legs to buy some time. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Slater. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
The Spartans will line up to punt it away.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. At the 45, on his way. Off he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the stomping has commenced. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 27 to Arkansas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Short gain on the play before he slides. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it. They get him down after he makes the catch.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Coming after him. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. It's caught downfield, and the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Buffalo.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Might as well give it to him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. Oh, they're faking it. He's looking for a man. It's not pretty, but it worked. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did.